So we got the demo yesterday. I played the first route. I picked the golden deer, and I played the whole thing last night. It took me a couple of hours because I did took some breaks from it, but I finished it. And sorry, that was my phone. So sorry. So yes, I'm gonna be talking about that. I'm gonna be telling you maybe you need a little bit more information to decide if you want to get it or not. Maybe I just want to talk about it, guys. I just want to tell you what I believe about this. So first of all, it's a Warriors game. Like, again, it's a Warriors game. If you are familiar with that, you know it's just a hack and slash. They're gonna throw you into a map, and you have to kill as many enemies as you can with one attack. So that's pretty much what the game is about. That's what it consists of. But they do add some stuff for the Fire Emblem Warriors games. They did that with the previous one, so they did the same with this one. We have, for example, reclass, class change, we have pair up, we have support. For this one, we also have the weapon triangle. I was not expecting the weapon triangle for this one because we don't have it in 3 houses. We did have the weapon triangle on the very first Fire Emblem Warriors. But yeah, I was not expecting it for this one, but we do have it. We do have that. So for this one, they also added the base. So after your battles, you're gonna go to the base and you're gonna pretty much do stuff you do in 3 houses in Garrett Mug. That's what you're gonna do. You can eat with your students. They're no longer your students, but you can have meals with them. You can prepare food. You can assign things to do. You can reclass. You can train. You can do all this type of things at the base. And they also change the map a little bit for this one. It's different from the map we have in the previous Fire Emblem Warriors and the previous Warriors games that I've played. So in this map, you're kind of gonna have to do extra battles before you go to like the main battle. And I think they did that to kind of resemble a little bit of the calendar you have in 3 houses, like the way you cannot go to your main battle until you reach a certain day. So I think they did that to resemble that a little bit. Welcome guys, welcome everybody. How are you? So nice to see you. Jonah, Demonic, hello. Everything else, I prefer this one. So you like this one a little bit more. So what else? The difficulty. We have the difficulty in this game. We have 3 different difficulties: easy, normal, and hard mode. And you have 2 different modes, which is casual and classic from the obvious Fire Emblem games. Normally I play Warriors games in hard mode, but for this one I went normal because I wanted just to go, you know, kind of fast through it. I played normal, classic. I always play classic. I don't feel good playing casual, but anyways, I don't know what to say about the difficulty. I struggle a little bit in the last chapter because they kind of just throw you in there with units that are not leveled up, and you only have 4 units in your map. So the thing here is that with the Warriors game, what I've experienced is that when you're in the map with all the dialogues going on and all the sounds that the game has, they kind of give you like this sensation of urgency. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you feel like you are under pressure. They want to make you feel like that, like always paying attention to the map, always checking who needs help, always checking if they're not invading one of your fortress or things like that. I feel like they always do that. And at least I am always on edge when I'm playing them, like, you know, trying to do the best. They obviously add side quest during the main mission, so you kind of have to divide your attention between doing that one other side quest and then the main quest and all this. And with 4 units in your map, it's kind of complicated. Like I believe for the main maps, you're gonna be able to use like the 4 main units, but you're still gonna have other 4 units. I think it's 4 or 3 extra units that you don't directly control, but you can still give orders to them. You can still send them to do something else while you concentrate on a specific task, and that helps a lot. When I was playing this demo, after the time skip, they throw you in a map that's your enemies are level 6. I remember that my main protagonist was level, I believe, level 7, 6, around that, and my main lord, which was Claude, he was level 4 or 5. And all the other units were like level 2 or 3, they were not higher than that. And they all had to fight enemies of level 6, and it was kind of complicated. Like, again, especially we have that sense of urgency that they give you in the Warriors game, that you need to do this and do that and all at the same time, and you feel like you're losing even if you're not losing. So I was trying to divide, you know, my units, my 4 units, because I only had those 4, between doing this and protecting some other people that I need to help, you know, all that. And that felt a little bit complicated, probably because of the level of my units. Maybe I did something wrong and I didn't use them properly, but they didn't give me time to level them up. I don't know if it's only like for the demo or if it's going to be different in the main game. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be different in the main game, but who knows? Like, all the monastery part was super rushed, which is good. Like, it's good. I like that we went immediately to the time skip, but yeah, my units were under level. So I kind of made it a little bit complicated for me, but I still think it's not that hard. If you just want to chill, yeah, just go for easy or normal, you're gonna be alright. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, I believe hard is going to be good. Again, you have classic and casual mode that also adds a little bit to the difficulty. Like, you feel like you need to save your units because you're gonna lose them forever, just like in a Fire Emblem game. So yes, I'm okay with the difficulty so far. I guess I'm gonna be starting the Black Eagles path, and I'm gonna play that one on hard. And remember that you can actually change the difficulty of the game. If it's too easy for you, you can just go to the settings and you can change it there. If it's too hard for you, you can do the same. I don't know about the classic and casual mode though. I don't know if you can change that. But yeah, for the difficulty, you can change it. Characters. I don't want to talk too much about the story because I don't want to, I want to keep it spoiler free, I guess. But yeah, in terms of the story, the protagonist, you have your main characters, obviously different than Byleth, sadly. I do like the main character. I think they are friendly and funny without being annoying, without being, stupid. I like them. I genuinely enjoy them. I like their interaction so far with the characters. But I do have a problem with the reason why they're chasing or have a grudge against Byleth. I feel like the very first thing they show us, it's obviously how this all started. I feel like they could have just tell you and it would have made the same impact in you, it's just, it was so fast and it just it happened just like that, and you don't really feel anything. Poor guy, yes, but it's still not, again, it doesn't make any difference or an impact in you. They could have just tell you, so this happened to him and that's why he wants to defeat Byleth, and it would have been good. But that's my only problem with that character. Other than that, I think it's perfectly fine. Arval, which is that entity that follows the main character, I don't like it. I don't like them. I don't like Arval. I think Arval is pretty rude. So this was obviously not kind to Byleth, but it felt different. Arval is just Arvel is just mean. Arvel is just so bitter. I feel like Arvel is just bitter at everything. They don't like anything. They complain about absolutely everything. It's interesting, yes. It's a very interesting character, especially if you obviously watch the very first cutscene of the game. Again, that pretty much gives you an idea of what the story of the game in general is going to be. Claude figures out the plot in the Golden Deer route, so he spoiled the thing for the main character. But yeah, Arvel, like, again, I don't like Arvel, but that's just like me. That's a me thing. Okay, that's a me problem. I just don't like their attitude. That's all I have to say. But yeah, that's just my problem. Again, I don't really want to talk about the story, and if you watch the first cutscene, you get pretty much an idea of what it's going to be about. It's a Warriors game. They don't necessarily have very deep stories, at least not for the Warriors games that I played. I did enjoy the very first Fire Emblem game. I mean, Fire Emblem Warriors game. I'm sorry. And I did like the characters, I did like the story, but it wasn't that amazing. So I don't think we're gonna get too much with this one. Especially considering the origin story of the main character. Like, I didn't like that a lot. I am not that okay with it. It was decent, yes. It explains the reasons that the main character has to do what they do, yes. But then again, you go to the monastery, you kind of forget about that. Like, you put it in a second plane, and it's like, well, I thought you really wanted to do this. So it gives you a sensation that the main character didn't even care that much about it to begin with. So yeah, that's my only problem with the story and with the main character so far. We didn't really get to see much in the demo, but for what I've seen, that's what I can tell about it. That's what I can tell you without spoiling things or without giving you too much details. If you're not planning to play the demo, a lot of people don't want to play it because spoilers. But yeah, anyways, guys, if you enjoy Warriors games, if you enjoy hack and slash games, you're gonna like this one. You're definitely gonna like this one. If you like Three Houses, if you want more content for your characters, you're gonna like this one too. It obviously gives you a little bit more about every single character. You can see them in a different light, especially because we have a different story for each path. We have a different story for the Blue Lions. Edelgar is going to be doing something else, kind of a little bit. Claude is doing something entirely different too. We're gonna see more of Elmira, which is great. I'm so freaking happy. Like, I'm not gonna spoil what I saw in the Golden Deer path, but yeah. So if you want to know more about your characters, about the Three Houses characters, if you want more content of them, more, I guess, lore, you're gonna like this game. If you don't enjoy hack and slash, and if you're hoping to just get like a Fire Emblem game, you're obviously not gonna get it. So don't go with that idea and then complain about it. But yeah, I do recommend the game, but then again, I do enjoy hack and slash. Most of my favorite games are hack and slash. Not most of them, but some of them. So yes, guys, take that into consideration before getting the game. I still haven't finished history mode for the original Fire Emblem Warriors. I finished the campaign though. Did you like it, Ulysses? Did you like it? How are you? Flarian, hello, how are you guys? So yes, that's what I have to say about the game. I'm gonna be answering a couple of questions if you have any. But yeah, guys, if you're still not sure, I do recommend you to get the demo to get an idea of what you are going to have to do. Like, again, we do have the weapon triangle for this game. Again, I wasn't expecting it because we don't have it in 3 houses. Another thing that I noticed, it's not bad, but I just find it interesting, is that the game is not fully voiced. 3 Houses was fully voiced, but this one's not. Obviously, all the cutscenes and the important conversations and support conversations are voiced. But yeah, I just think it's weird. Like, why is it not fully voiced if 3 Houses was, you know? The game comes out the 24th of this month. And we don't have a special edition for North America or America. We only have like the Japanese special edition. I believe Australia has another one. Europe has another one, but we don't have one. If you want to get a special edition, I believe it's still available on Ami. That's the Japanese one. I don't know if you're going to be able to change the language of the game. I'm not sure. You're going to be able to change the voices though. That's you can see that option in the demo. It's not available in the demo, but I believe it's going to be available for the full game. So yeah, you're going to be able to change voices if you prefer the Japanese voices. What else? I'm trying to like remember everything. Oh, I noticed there's like glitch or a bug. I don't know how to call it. But when you do your special attack, you know, the one that you press A, the A special attack, some of the units, like the enemy units, the units that you attack, end up kind of like frozen, just there. It happened 2 times to me with one specific unit would just end up there. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but when you use the special, all the units that are around you that are gonna get in the attack turn like silvery and they get frozen. And you attack them and they all disappear because they die, blah blah blah. But there was this one that would stay just there, and I would just look at it and it would just be the unit there not doing anything. You can attack it and it's going to disappear. And it doesn't affect the game. Like, you're gonna be able to play it like no problem. But I don't know if they're gonna fix that. I don't even know if it's an error. I do believe it's an error. It doesn't make sense for the unit just to be there, and it only happened 2 times, and it's only 1 unit. But I don't know. So I'm trying to remember what else. Gonzalo, hello, how are you? I think that's all I have to say about it. I think I don't have anything else to add. I do like what they did to the map. I like that. But I have a feeling your units are gonna end up like in a very, very high level because of all the extra battles that you have to do. And it's gonna get a little bit easy as you go on. But this is just speculation. But who knows? What else? I guess the tutorial they give you in the demo feels kind of boring because most of the things you pretty much know what to do. Like, again, it's just like the monastery in 3 Houses. You can have meals with the students. You can train with them. You class change them. You have the support conversations, and they were going through all that. Yeah, it gets kind of boring. I do recommend you, if you're gonna play it, the game gives you an option to deactivate all these tutorials and the level up animations during the battle. It do gets annoying, so I really recommend you to turn that off. At the very beginning, it's gonna tell you if you want to turn that off. Do it because it does get annoying. It does get annoying, guys, and it's just basic information. You don't really need it that much. I don't think you need it, especially if you play other Warriors games. You're definitely not gonna need it. But they just tell you how to heal your units, what certain items do, how enemies drop items like weapons, materials for your weapons. So yeah, I do recommend you turning them off. Petra was slow for me, but then I made her a thief. Now she's moving. just moving. I don't even know how to say that. But yeah, guys, those are my my thoughts on the demo. Like again, I do like Warriors games. I knew I was gonna like this one, but I didn't know about the story. I didn't know about the character so far. Arvel is just the only one that I'm like. Every time Arvel talks, I'm like, can you please shut up? It's just they're just bitter, guys. Arvel feels so bitter towards everything, and that annoys me. That just annoys me. And again, it's just a me thing. Which means you're probably not gonna have that problem. As for the main character, I liked it since I love the design, and I really like the character, so the story gets going really fast. Yes, it feels kind of rushed, yes. Especially for the monastery part, you're not gonna be in the monastery for long. They're gonna kick you out. They're literally going to kick you out of the monastery. You're gonna see what I mean by this. So yeah, it goes fast. It goes fast, the very first part. And again, that thing between Violet and the main character is just, I don't feel it strong enough to hold on its own. Like the way they portrayed it in the trailers, I thought it was gonna be something else, something more, but it is not. It is not. So I'm kinda a little bit disappointed on that aspect. But other than that, it's decent. It's what I expected. A thread. I'm really excited. Well, Violet has always been like, Violet is like, again, the Ashen Demon, but we have kind of a watered down version of Violet in Three Houses compared to this one, in the sense that they're acting like a professor. They're not just a mercenary going around and killing people. They're a professor and they have to act the part of the professor, I guess. And Violet actually likes to listen to people and help them with their problems. Once they go into the monastery as a professor, they start to, I guess, understand themselves and to find themselves and what they like, what they enjoy, instead of just living the life they were meant to live. It just feels kind of more about, what do you say his name? Shay's pride more than anything. I guess you can say that, but then again, they go out of their way to join in the monastery as students instead of following through with what they wanted. And okay, let's say they wanted to become students at Garrett Mock so they could get stronger to defeat Violet. But then again, all this mess happens and Shay leaves, depending to either Adressia or Vargas or Lester, depending on which path you choose. And they completely forget about it. Like, okay, you're not in the monastery anymore. Then go do your thing. Go look for Violet. You were so pissed when that happened. Then go do something about it. You know, that's my only problem. That's all my problem. Anyways, guys, I think that's definitely all the things that I have to say. I'm on Twitch right now, but remember that this is gonna be on YouTube in case you wanna hear the whole thing that I have to say. So follow me on my social media, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I have a thread going on Twitter of me playing the demo. I'm gonna be continuing on with the Black Eagles. I'm gonna be playing a little bit of these here on stream. I think I still have time. I have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna be playing here a little bit. But yes, guys, follow me on my social media. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you like it. I'm so excited about this game. Tell me if you're excited. Leave a comment in the box below. Which house are you gonna choose? Are you okay with this new protagonist? Are you okay with Arvel? Guys, are you okay with Arvel? I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't like Arvel. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.